Okay, here we go, everybody.
We're being led on an illegal suicide mission by a selfish maniac.
I hear what you're saying, but I think you misjudged the guy.
This whole thing I've been obsessed with for 4 years and thinking about for 14 years. So this is a movie that I've just had on my mind so long. Since Rushmore, I've been talking to Bill Murray, maybe we're going to do this oceanographer movie.
Was it a deliberate choice never to show the jaguar shark?
No, I dropped the camera.
No, ho perso la macchina da presa, mi è caduta.
Why are they laughing?
Hey, that was good. That was good. That was nice.
Yes. What's next for Team Zissou?
I don't know if you would describe it as surreal, but it's a world that Wes creates, sort of like the Royal Tenenbaums. Slightly artificial, but I think within that world, the emotions and the feelings are, you know, very real.
Action, boom!
You're supposed to be my son, right?
I don't know, but I did want to meet you, just in case.
If I was to take a stab at describing the plot of this film, I think I would be here all year.
The plot of The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou
Is about oceanographer, filmmaker.
He's a documentarian.
Who is sort of having a midlife crisis.
How are you feeling?
I'm right on the edge. I don't know what comes next.
Wait here, I'll be right back.
Cut it. Reset. Good.
His wife has left him.
Who's that dude?
That's my research assistant, Javier.
His business is kind of in ruins.
Do you hear me, damn it, do you? No, I don't! I told you how to play!
He has a number of unattractive qualities. He's obviously flawed.
Check a scanning monitor!
He's got hydrogen psychosis, crazy eye.
He just lets fly and lets the chips fall. He's got something that drives him that he can't really express to anyone. He's just got to use all his force of personality to get it done.
We go your way, that's about 4 inches. If we go my way, it's 1.5 inches. You want to pay for the extra gas?
It's about a guy who's at a low point in his career, trying to reach for something greater than he's ever done before, to reaffirm himself.
This was to be our most ambitious adventure to date, and ultimately a tragic one.
Go in before the punch. At least try to get a moment where you give me this.
Bill's playing the title character, Steve Zissou, and it's hard sometimes, yeah, to see where Steve Zissou ends and where Bill Murray begins.
I'd like to volunteer as being unnecessary.
Bill's got a way of working where you almost don't know that you're working. There's a lightness on set. I mean, Bill is hilarious. I mean, everyone knows that. He really draws an audience in, and he definitely draws a cast in. You know, he's sort of galvanized everyone.
Action!
Don't you think the public perception of your work has significantly altered in the last 5 years?
That's your first question? I thought this was supposed to be a puff piece.
Okay, cut.
This is the 3rd movie I've done with Bill. Not only is he one of my favorite actors, but he's also somebody where you have him on the set. There's certain things you can get done differently, and he's somebody who can talk to anybody.
Drop it.
Team Zissou Speedo.
Bill's very comfortable sporting his Speedo.
When you're a swimsuit model, it's really about just drinking a lot of water.
If you're gonna wear a Speedo, then, you know, you would think that you're gonna spend all this time getting in shape, but he's gone a different route, which is not exactly like the most aerobicized build that you've ever seen, but that kind of is part of the charm.
Action!
I want you on Team Zissou.
The answer's yes.
Well, it's got to be. I'll order you a red cap and a Speedo.
That's been an experience to work with Owen. You never know what the heck Owen is thinking, really. You have no idea, because he's James Deanish.
I can't believe I asked if I could call you Dad.
I'll let you call me Stevesy. It sounds better.
All right, cut it. Okay, great. Yeah, that was nice. I feel like Owen ended up doing something quite different from what I've seen him do in other films. He's almost developed a persona, in a way, in films, and this is different from the persona that he does so well, and I was so pleased with what he's doing and had such a good time working with Owen.
This character that I play is so kind of earnest and good and kind. is a little bit trickier for me to play than someone who's kind of insecure and jealous, and those type of emotions are kind of funny and easier to play.
When did you first hear about me?
I think it's heartwarming, this real innocence in Ned, which I think is hard for a modern man to kind of embrace, but he's done it.
I've never felt a baby in someone's stomach before. I think you'll make a very good single mother.
I play Jane Winslet Richardson, who is a reporter for the Oceanographic Explorer.
Kate is somebody who, in a scene with somebody like Bill, I feel like she makes Bill better because she's challenging him to be ready as she is, and he's challenging her to be as in the moment as he is.
What the f are you doing in here?
What the F are you doing in here? I warned you about being in other people's cabins. You were supposed to go home.
Well, you convinced me to stay and finish the story.
Is it still the cover?
Cut it. Okay, that was good. That was pretty good.
Good.
That's good. Let's do another one right away.
Cigarette doesn't light unless I do this.
Okay.
There's nobody better to have on a set than Angelica. She brings the perfect attitude.
Claudio, action.
Based on the quality of the connection, the variety of wildlife in the background, and the elapsed time between Mr. Rubel's capture and this message, there's a good chance he's on one of the Ping Islands.
It was fun to have her play this role and have her change her style so much, and very much of an independent spirit.
Oh, what do you want?
Good. Cut.
Willem, he's playing a supporting role. He's also kind of stealing the show, too.
Split into two groups. I'll take Ned, Ogata, and Wolodarski.
Thanks. Thanks a lot for not picking me.
One thing about working on this film, it's a large cast, and particularly how I function, I'm part of an ensemble. And on the page, I go to work some days and I've got 2 lines of dialogue. I'm usually more involved than that. It's an interesting process to see how to serve the project and also not need too much.
Yeah, good, good. One last one.
Is that him? That's him, Klaus.
Jeff Goldblum, he's very intelligent, very quick, and he also has very esoteric kind of ideas. And so he's somebody who brings this great eccentricity and sort of brilliance, and he's totally devoted to what he's doing.
Okay, here we come, Jeff. Movimento, here we come. Action.
How's everything going with your, what are you calling it, leopard? Fish?
Jaguar shark.
Jaguar shark. Exactly. I love it. Tell me something, does it actually exist?
You know, Allie, I don't want to give away the ending.